I just took this like vapor inhaler. Yeah, can't see that because I'm so stuffy, and one nostril is stuffier than the other one, and at first I couldn't smell it, so I did the other one and it got me. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so stuffy and it's so loud outside. Why? I am so stuffy. I don't think that noise is gonna stop. So, oh, I can't breathe. I think my body is trying to fight off a cold. So I feel fine, besides the fact that I can't breathe through my nose and like I keep sneezing, but that's kind of normal for me because I have really bad allergies. So, but yeah, but I feel like I haven't done any reading lately, so I wanted to like dedicate a video to reading. I really hope that that's not annoying. The second I turn off my camera, it stopped. I wanted to do some more reading, dedicated reading vlog for you guys. I might add in a little bit of fall decorating because I bought some stuff to organize my bookshelf that's in here that I don't use for books. I think we are safe now. I brought over my cart so we can talk some books. I was trying to do a readathon that other people are doing, but you know what? I'm a mood reader and I don't know if I'm actually gonna do them. I did pick out the books, so if I do end up reading any of those books, I will share those later on. But I think for right now, the book, I don't know what I want to read. I did start this one and I just pulled out the bookmark. Great, that's what that was. I did start The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling. It's about a girl who breaks up with her boyfriend and they put a curse on him. So it's very on. This book very much so goes along with the October theme of life at the moment, which is fall and, you know, spooky season. I don't do Halloween, but I do like, I don't know, the whole vampires, werewolves. So, like, I used to be all about that. So I've read like half of chapter 1 because I literally started it, had to put it down, and I haven't picked up any books since. And then there's this one. I read the first chapter, which is The Rehearsals by Annette Christie. And I felt like reading something a little bit more season-y. That's not a word. So that's why I put that one down. But then another book that I have to read. Like, I have to get on this because it's for a group at church. Seeing Christ in Hebrews. I feel like every time I get on camera, I'm like, I need to finish this book. It's 30 pages. 30 pages. I'm on page 18. I have 10 more pages to read. So hopefully we will finish this. And then I have Made According to Pattern by C.W. Slemmings, and it's about the tabernacle of ancient Israel. Because this is for my Bible study that, not my Bible study, but for a Bible study that a group of ladies at church are doing for the book of Hebrews. And this is like the stuff that we're going to be going through beforehand. I hear the dog barking. He needs to go out. So I'm going to go take him out. And yeah, and then hopefully this week we get a lot of reading done. Just randomly, I decided to pick up this book, Taken by D. Henderson, and I'm literally just a few pages in, and I'm like, right choice. So this is what I'm going to be reading. It is like a little over 400 pages. Like, her books are pretty thick, but I should be done with this by like Monday if I actually read. I'm usually pretty quick when I am obsessed with reading. I can read a book in a day. But lately, it's been taking me so long. I wanted to give you guys a little update on the book I've been reading. I'm a few chapters in, and I really am enjoying it. It's actually a much easier read than some of her other books. I feel like some of her other books are a little slower, where this one's kind of like picking up and you're getting a little bit more answers quicker. I have no idea if this is one of her like romance, like thriller, mystery, romance type books, but she doesn't mention some of the other people from her other books. They're all standalones, but they mention people from the other books. Like, they kind of go together, but they don't, like, you don't need to read the other ones to understand. So that's nice. I guess I should tell you guys what this book is about. So what's her name? Shannon. Shannon was abducted at 16 and she is now free. She's 27. And she finds Matthew, who is a private investigator, and she wants him to help her get reunited with her family. So we're just right now learning very little about her, but she's connected to a lot of things, and once people know that she is alive, you know, things are gonna happen. It's gonna get a little crazier because, you know, it's been 11 years. So that's kind of where we're at. So I'm enjoying it. That's all I can say. Alright, I'm in my book, more deep in it, about a quarter of the way through, a little over 100 pages. And this is the first like fiction book that I've like tabbed a couple pages, but the girl just like said some really good things about like God and free will and like why bad things happen. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I don't know why I'm talking so low. But this author, like, I've read a few books from D. Henderson, and I feel like the faith is always in there. But like reading this, I'm like, it's so much more strong. Let me see if I read stuff. Because she was talking about free will, and she said, can you imagine how marvelous Eden must have been? God walking with Adam and Eve in the evenings where they could talk face to face. God gave Adam and Eve that free will and a choice. He gave them one warning: eat of any tree that is here, including the wonderful tree of life. But don't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. I wish Adam and Eve had thought more about that knowledge, about what knowledge meant. Eve saw it as a good thing, to know more. But how do you really know something? You experience it. So she's just explaining like how she kept her faith through everything that happened to her, because she was, you know, abducted for many years. We're Adam and Eve's children, reaping their decision. We choose the knowledge, the experience of good and evil. And we found out just how bitter and dark evil really is. So she just basically said that her faith survived because she realized God didn't want this for us. He never had. She realized that God was suffering just as she was, but he didn't put an end to free will or bring the world to judgment yet. You know, she was just able to acknowledge that people hurt her, not God, and that this is not something God had wanted, but free will, like we're experiencing free will and the choice for evil. And I just thought that was really good. So I'm really liking this book so far. And hopefully this reading vlog is not going to be too long because I've already done a few updates. But I'm going to try and update you guys again once I'm deeper into this book, so that way we can get more books into this like reading vlog. Hey guys, it is the next day. I've not read too much today. I think I read like a chapter, but I'm over halfway and I'm really liking this book. It's definitely a little different from her other ones because I feel like the last one I read, which was Unspoken, obviously it was a different case and a whole different situation, but it was definitely slower. It was a very slow book. This one is much more fast-paced, and I like the way it's unfolding. Like, I feel like I'm a detective. You know when you watch like Law and Order or NCIS and you're like trying to figure out like what's going on, you want to solve the case? It's kind of what I'm doing. And I feel like that's kind of like the vibe you get with this. So it's going really well. The girl has like, what was her name again? Shannon is our main character. She has basically told Matthew, which is the PI, basically almost her whole story. Kind of, he's got the gist of what has happened to her, how she got where she was, things like that. Now there's more to uncover. She knows a lot, and she's trying to bring down the people that did this to her and to other people. So that is kind of where we're at now. She's about to tell other people more. She's about to like really like give us the tea on everything that happened to her. So that is what we have going on. I'll probably read more tonight and finish that up tonight and then start a new book tomorrow. But yeah, it's going good so far. I really am enjoying it, and I'm happy I decided to read this book. So I'll probably check in with you guys either late tonight or tomorrow and just give you guys an update. Hopefully I'm done with the book when I give you guys an update, and yeah, and then we'll see what book we move on to next. The lighting is terrible, but something I really like about this author is her character development. Since her books are very slow, you really get to learn the characters and who they are, and just you get to know them and you get to really like them. So I am about 3/4 of the way through this book. I'm still enjoying it. There's nothing really new for me to say. Definitely the story is unfolding and we're learning a lot more. I don't know how much we are going to learn about her, like what she went through, because in the other book I read, Unspoken, you learn a little bit about what the woman went through, but that wasn't the main focus of the book. So you never really learn what happened to her, which I understand because a lot of it probably could be triggering. I don't mind that because the way everything's unfolding, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm watching an episode of like Law and Order, NCIS, all that stuff. Like I'm trying to figure out how everything is gonna fall. So yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably update you guys again once the book is completely finished, and I've got a few other things that I'm trying to get read for this reading vlog, so I will see you guys then. I just finished this. This is Seeing Christ in Hebrews by Stephen Kong, and this is part of his God Has Spoken series. So I guess he has one on every book of the Bible. You can also get it in just the 3 volumes, 2 for the Old Testament, 1 for the New Testament. But it was really good. It was just kind of doing a very quick overview of Hebrews and how Christ is our high priest. So it first went through Christ is our apostle, like what an apostle, like what are the credentials for an apostle, and then it went through God as our high priest, what a high priest does, and like what is the purpose for a high priest and how Christ fulfilled it. So it was actually really good. It's only 30 pages. It was very, very quick and simple, but it was a nice overview for when we are planning on studying Hebrews. So now that that's done, I'm going to pick this back up because I've been meaning to read this all month, and it's taken me all month. I don't know why. We just found out a big thing, because one of the things we've been trying to figure out with this book, and this book is like who abducted her and like all that stuff, because you know she escaped her captors and she has enough evidence to like get them. It's just, that's kind of what we're uncovering, the whole story, and we literally just found out why she was abducted. Like we knew kind of the why, but like who behind it, and I was not expecting it. I had a whole different theory, and that woke me up. We might finish this book today. I also made some hot chocolate that burned my tongue, so now I can barely taste it. Hello, puppy. Oh. Excuse me. Are you just gonna do what you want? Come on. It's not very deep. Alright, people. I have finished the book Taken. It was really good. There are a couple of things that we never found out, and I want to know what they are. So, I don't know. I kind of like the mystery. I like the way it unfolded. Some things are like uncertain, but it was really good. The build-up was great. Character development was good. Hello, buddy. But other than that, I really enjoyed the book. I really enjoyed D. Henderson as an author, so no surprise there. So yeah. So now we have to pick the next book to read. Give me a moment. I'm not gonna lie, not sure if bangs were the move. I just don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm actually going to end this video here. I know I didn't give you guys anything on the new books that I mentioned, but one, sorry if you can hear my dad. He's loud. Hispanic household, everyone's loud. But I just figured I'd end it here because I know I'm not going to be able to finish the two books that I mentioned to you guys, or at least one of them by the time this video needs to go up. So I figured I would just end it here. I finished a book and a booklet, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy reading vlogs, and definitely subscribe to my channel for more book content, faith content, and things like that. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one.